Well, on the note of Fantom, here is the least Fantom-y Fantom that I own, and it's the Kenmore Destiny Plus, which is basically a Phantom Thunder. And this is one where the last time I ran it, it sounded a bit funny, so I figured I'd run it again, vacuum this bedroom rug with it, and see what all is up with it. So I know the HEPA filter casing is filthy and that needs a clean. Looking at the brush roll, it's a little stiff. Still spins okay, could use some work. Bristles still feel okay. I think that belt really, because this still has the same belt on it that I installed on it when I got it about, I want to say 2.5 years ago is when I got this. Something like that. I have to go back and look and see when I actually acquired this machine. It also had the floor tool and the crevice tools, just missing the dusting brush. And I don't know where those two attachments are. I mean, I know they're obviously on one of my other Phantoms. The question is, which one? So, yeah, I don't exactly remember which ones this came with. And I do have a dusting brush for it because I did buy a spare dusting brush. I just need to find... But at the same time, then my other Phantoms wouldn't have dusting brushes or any of the attachments. So, like I've said before, I'm always looking for Phantom attachments if anyone is getting rid of theirs. The only other modification I did to it is this cord clip was attached to the handle grip, which I don't believe it's supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be right here at the base of this handle. So I did move it down there. You can still see a bit of a mark on the handle grip, but it's not too bad. So, it's on the medium setting, and like I stated before, I still need the 2 screws that go on either side to hold the base in place. I said that in my last video, which was fixing the orange Phantom Fury, although I might wait till Halloween to upload that, so you might see that in a different order. But yeah, so we'll see how well this still runs after sitting for however long. And look at the HEPA filter as well. I do need a Thunder HEPA filter. And I need to wash out this casing too. This is just full of fine dust. And I need to take it to... Oh! Well, that broke off. It seems like that's a common trait with these, is these love to break off. I've already shown you the filter in the past, but... So the point is, this needs a new filter. And obviously all that fine dust has gone through the motor. So I need to pull this down to the motor and clean it all out. Which I've never pulled a Thunder apart to the motor before. I've pulled a Fury apart. The only Fury I pulled apart to the motor was the one that I use. Because I don't think I've ever actually gotten a Iona Phantom. Oh my, that's squeaky. I don't think I've ever gotten an Iona Phantom in for repair. I think all the ones that I've got were ones that I acquired on eBay, with the exception of this. This is the only Phantom I own that I actually got in person, let alone in town. Very squeaky, too. So, with that in mind, we'll give this a run. I'll latch it upright first. Oh, that doesn't sound good. It needs a headlight bulb. A lot of suction. Compared to the Fury, that's a lot of suction right there. That's actually... the whistle. Not seeing it do much. Oh, now it's driving itself. brush roll is a little bit rough on wind down, could use some work. But despite all the work it needs as far as the motor being cleaned out and all that, this thing still runs beautifully. And I know there was one brief time, well, I mean, it doesn't smell very good. It smells very dirty and gross, but it doesn't smell like dog or anything like, heinous. It just smells like old dirt, which would be very accurate given this was from, I think it was from 99. So, you're looking at a 22-year-old machine. Really can't, knock it too much. That bin was a pain to get back on. Oh, excuse me, I'm hiccuping for some reason. That bin was a real pain to get back on for whatever reason. And, but yeah, it's still running good. It seems like it just needs a headlight bulb. Although I'll probably just replace both the headlights, because, then one will burn out and you have to replace the other one. That's just an endless cat and mouse game. So I'll probably just replace both the bulbs. And, yeah. Oh, I need some work. It's a bit squeaky. Other than that, it runs good, though. Admittedly, it still runs good. And to think that I got this for, I traded this for a Power Force that I paid like $1 for, if I remember correctly, like $2 for. So, because I'm pretty sure that's right, because I watched the video on when I got this not too long ago, but I don't remember the exact date that it said. But still, that's pretty impressive. So, and there's a part of me that wants to get like an actual Phantom Thunder, but at the same time, do I really need it? Because this thing is basically a Phantom Thunder. It's arguably more interesting than a Phantom Thunder. And it's just, it is, but it isn't a Phantom. Of course, these handles always get loose after a while, unfortunately. That's one problem with these. I will say, this handle does feel a little bit more secure. Well, actually, no, it's about the same as the Fury. Kind of clicks a little bit. That's any machine with a hose wand. It's gonna feel a bit funky. But, yeah, still running like a champ. Just needs a little bit of grease on that brush roll. I need to dust out the motor, like I mentioned before, because that HEPA filter casing is covered in dust. I need to wash out that casing, replace the HEPA filter, probably pop a new belt on it by now. And this thing will be pretty much good. Slap a set of attachments on it by either getting a set or putting a set on from another machine, another Fantom that I have, and this thing would be good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much that. That's the Kenmore Destiny Plus. It's still hard to believe that it's like, I think my dad bought me a Phantom Thunder like a decade and a half ago, and ever since then I've just been obsessed with Phantoms because I really liked the machine. I still greatly regret selling my 11 amp Fantom Domestic that I had. I had that for years, and I sold it for $40 with all the attachments. It was in great shape. The only reason I even sold it was because the hose was split on the back. But obviously since then, hoses have popped up on eBay. So even if I got one that wasn't the original white, it'd still be better than not having the machine at all. So, it's still. Anyways, Intelitech Studios signing out. See you guys in the next video, and I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.